Hello, hello, and welcome to the Southern Belle Nola channel. Here is our premiere. If you haven't found out the great news, we have changed from 4 auctions and 2 premieres a week to 3 auctions and 3 premieres. So I think it's going to be a little bit more balanced. Our auctions are still going to be at 7 p.m. on Friday and Saturday and Monday. Our premieres are going to be on Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. And keep in mind that Sunday premiere is always going to be $1. And I don't mean $1 starting bid. I mean $1 buy it now. But this video is just a step away because everything in this video is going to be $2. $2 without any bidding, without having to wait for any countdowns. Just see it, claim it, and make sure you give me a quantity. As an example, you can already see this sparkly, gorgeous hair clip, which you can tell is on an alligator clip, is going to be the first item. It's got sparkles galore, as well as a couple of little pearls here. So if you need to hold your hair back in the sweaty hotness of spring and summer and still look elegant and gorgeous, this is a great way to do it. But you need to let me know if you're buying just 1, just 2, or all 3. Because whoever comments after you might want some or all of those. And make sure you are on live chat, not top chat. Top chat will just show your own chat at the top. And so you'll think you were first, but really you weren't. So it's so important that you make sure you are on live chat. Or if you're on a phone, I believe it's called all chat. I do want to let you know that absolutely everything you claim, you are obligated to pay for. All items are as is and where is. All sales are final. And you can combine anything you claim today with an entire week of auctions, all for combined shipping, or if you're in my local area, combined porch pickup. Okay, I say, laissez bon temps rouler. Let the good times roll. Roll in your life, roll in your heart, roll in your soul, and hopefully roll your finger over to that thumbs up button because that helps me ever so much with the YouTube algorithm. Okay, so this first item, in giving the example, I kind of sort of already told you about, so let me move these up. You can see that there is a quantity of 3 of these available. Next, who likes butterflies? Look at these beautiful butterflies. It's like a bouquet of butterflies where one butterfly makes all the rest. And once again, you'll see all of these are on what's called an alligator style clip. And they have some little tiny teeth in there to help hold them in. So this is going to be the first one. Let me put it pointing down this way so you can see it a little bit better. Well, maybe you can't see it better. Okay, let's see what we've got next. Okay, next one has a beautiful flower motif. You'll notice one of these flowers has the open loop-like petals, and the one on the bottom has filled-in flowers. So that's the second one. Next, look at this cute one with the bunny ears. This one might look better going this direction. Okay, next, this one has not only sparkle at the bottom, but it has some pearls at the top. Next, this one would be so great with all of our patriotic holidays coming up. Y'all know you're going to be getting out your patriotic shirts, which have stars and stripes on them. How great would this be to hold your hair back with something else, continuing the star motif? Or maybe it's for that shining star, that rising star, that person you want to encourage to shoot for the stars. Okay, next, another one that looks kind of like a bouquet of flowers where it starts small and fans out at the top. Here's the next one, a beautiful geometric, and then in the center of it, it has flowers. Very dainty and elegant. And last but not least, here's one that is made of all pearls. Great for a day when you're wearing your pearl jewelry to coordinate. So these are all of the choices for $2. Buy it now. But wait, that's not all. What do you say we turn this around and I'm going to do some earrings? And you're going to say, Belle, you can't possibly afford to do earrings. I saw your Buy It Now earring video and it was $5. What are you thinking? You can't afford to do that. Well, I did have a great, wonderful Buy It Now video full of gorgeous, big, long, chunky chandelier earrings and studded earrings. But I've got some small earrings. So these are going to be small stud earrings, and that's how I can afford to do them for $2. So these are great if you have a kid, a teen, a tween, maybe you have a second hole in your ears. Look how sparkly and gorgeous these are. Prong set. So this is going to be the first one. Who's going to be first to buy a pair of $2 earrings? Also, y'all don't forget to click the thumbs up. Can you sit over here? I guess I'll leave it here. Okay, here is the next one. This one has a little bit of sparkle to it. Kind of looks like a little gladiator shield with a ring of stones around the outside. Okay, where are my ladies that love these fun citrus colors? These are so cute. They have such a good vibe to them. Fun in the sun kind of vibe, almost like a hippie kind of vibe, except it's not flowers, it's pretty little stripes or bands or lines to it. Put these in the back. Okay, I can't tell if these are airplanes or they are doves. Y'all let me know what you think, airplanes or doves. Oh wait, if you put what it is, I may think you're trying to buy it, so make sure you preface it by letting me know if you're just telling me or you're actually buying it. But these have a beautiful shape to them, really pretty. All right, who likes roses? Who likes flowers? Here's some pretty little flowers, dainty, elegant, and gorgeous. Here is another pretty crystal, once again, prong set. You'll see it has a nice gallery to it. It's a substantial stone, substantial stone. And it's got great sparkle to it. So you can wear it as a square, you can turn it on its side and wear it as a diamond. So you decide, square or diamond. Okay, been liking these crystals, but saying, those are pretty and all, but I need some color in my life. Well, here is a pretty purple one, still sparkly. Put it down here with these other sparkly ones. Okay, I wonder if this is a paw print or a flower. You know, I can see it both ways. It's got a black exterior and clear crystal stone interior. I can so see it as a flower, and I can so see it as a paw print. Now, this one is unmistakable. This one is totally a cat ear. Look at those sweet little cat ears. I just love this one. So fun. For all you feline lovers, even if you don't have a cat, this might remind you of a time you did. But some of you were saying, what about the dog lovers? What about the dog lovers? Well, look at this one. Cute little dog wagging its tail, and it even has a little heart. How sweet is that? Okay, got a little splash of turquoise here. Super pretty. This is going to be a great neutral for summer. It is white and it is opalescent to it. I'm not sure if you can see that it has just a little bit of sparkle. It's not plain. You might not be able to see it though. Okay, who loves pearls? But this is not any pearl. Can you tell that this has a slight blueness to it? So it's a slightly blue pearl. So not the same old, same old. Oh, here's another rose. Put that with this other one just in case there was somebody wanting two or missed out on the first one. Here is one with double hearts to symbolize your love with your soulmate, the love you have for your child or sibling. I love these hearts intertwined. Super pretty. Here are some elegant leaves. Great for fall or great for any time. They have kind of a fun tropical feel to them. Oh, here's another turquoise one. This one has triangles or pyramids to it. Got some nice veining in it too. You wouldn't think that a small stud earring would have any room for veining, but this one does. So I'll put it next to this other one. Okay, here is another sparkly stud, prong set, vibrant pop of red. Now that would be great for your patriotic holidays. Yes, it would. A little bit bigger, better for an adult. Ooh, here's a champagne tinged one. Now on screen it's looking clear, but I want to let you know it has a little bit of a champagne tinge in real life, which to me makes it look all the more vibrant and real. And just found one more of these roses. Oh, this one's so sweet. It's an elegant bow. So pretty. And just look at the shading and shadowing. Sometimes you think, oh, it's just a silver tone. It's going to be flat, but yet if you look at it closely, you will see that it has shades and dimensions in the folds of the earring. Well, the folds of the design. The actual earring isn't folded. Here is a smaller bow. I'll put that next to this one so that y'all can compare. Oops, let me move it down here where you can actually see it. Or maybe I can shift the camera up. So here's the two bows next to each other, so you can see there's a difference in size. Next, here is a simple little circle with a cute little crystal in it. Maybe it's an eye, maybe it's the Holy Spirit, maybe it's a little guardian angel. It can be whatever you want it to be. And last but not least, before we get on to some of those clear drawers that y'all love, I've got one more of these crystals. Oops. Let me see if I can show you in my hand so the camera doesn't focus on everything in the background. It is blush pink. Blush pink. It has some sparkle to it. Okay, so I think this is the first time I've ever had any jewelry in my $2 videos. So we'll see how you like this and how this works out for me. If you would, pretty please, go ahead and click the thumbs up for me. That helps me ever so much. And I'm going to change from the velvet line drawer to a big drawer, and we're going to get to going with other items. Okay, here's the drawer. Let's see what we have. Well, let's start with some big stuff on the bottom. This is a set of not one, not two, but 10 doilies. And they are huge. Hopefully you can see this is a huge drawer. It's like the size of a charger. So wait, oh, here we go. There's an actual measurement. Sorry. It is 12 inches. 12 inches. So if you like to use these doilies at the bottom of your platters, that's one of the things I loved. You just use it, serve on the platter, and then you can just toss it away. Why? Because you have 10. Oop, oop. I'm losing the drawer. Okay, next. Here is a flutter ball in blue, and I'm sure you know what these look like. You open them up and they turn into this. And this one is a huge 11-inch size. Do we have any cowgirls watching today? I think that this is such a funny, perhaps apt sign. It says, in a world full of princesses, be a cowgirl. Now, granted, I live in the bayou, so this doesn't really fit me. We're not exactly known for cows down here, and I'm not really the cowgirl vibe. But I bet some of y'all might be. And look how pretty and stunning and still feminine this cowgirl is. And this is a metal sign. Okay, next, anybody been working on your yard, but yet your knees start hurting? I've got this kneeling pad. And look how super duper thick it is. Oops, gonna have to go this way. Okay, next, these are open, which is why I can afford to sell them for $2 because these were super expensive. These are the self-adhesive protective pads. So if you don't want things scratching that good Duncan Fife table that your great-grandmother handed down to your grandmother, to your mother, that you now have, or maybe even your mother still has. My mother was always so super duper careful with it. And so everything she said on it, she used these little protective pads so that she wouldn't scuff it. But I've still got half left, so if you are interested, there you go. And of course, she had different types and different sizes, more protective pads. These are round, and you'll see there's way more in here. Okay, next, I've got a set of 1, 2, 3. What are these? Let me show you. They are card stands. So maybe you have a business card that you want to put out places, but how do you get it to stand up? How do you get it to show? Maybe you even film and you want to have it in the corner of what you're filming, because I do have a few resellers that watch my channel. So this is a way you can show that card in the corner. Maybe it has your channel name, maybe it has your email address, maybe it has some of your information, or maybe you go to other retailers and you need a way to leave business cards. You can't just leave a stack, but if you put them in a holder, you sometimes can. Next, I've got this deluxe culinary set. It's got cupcake toppers. It's got gingham black and white cupcake liners. It's also got, I should have shown you the back where it listed everything. It's got some decoration to it. So even if it's not snowflake season, you could save those to winter and just use the gingham cupcake liners, which are also great for muffins. And my mother would even use them and make mini meatloaves. Because yes, you can use your same recipe and make a miniature meatloaf. That way everybody can have their own little meatloaf on their plate. Especially for some people that don't want the barbecue sauce topper, or some people who want extra. My mom was a little barbecue sauce with meatloaf kind of person, and my dad was a all meatloaf and none of that barbecue sauce kind of guy. Okay, more than you wanted to know, and I don't like meatloaf at all. Okay, next we have a clothespin photo display kit. So look how cute this is. It says happy birthday and it shows all these pictures. So maybe you want to display your kids. Maybe you want to display your grandkids. Maybe you want to display a picture from your teens and then your 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, or whatever age you might be. So I think this is a great idea, and not only does it come with that, but it also comes with the clips to it. So deluxe, I tell you. Okay, next, I've got this beautiful photo album for 4x6. I know some people just look at photos on their phone, but there are other people that still like a hard copy to look at themselves when their phone isn't charged, or to show people when they come over. So here are all of the spots for it, and it's this pretty green color. Okay, calling my dog mommies. I've got an entire book called Smart Dog Solutions. 175 genius tips. And you can see it's a nice thick book. Next, how about a game? Have you seen these games before where they're filled with water and you try to get the little rings around the, oh wait, I had it right set up before. The little rings to catch around the little holder there. Well, they've also got little buttons here. Super fun when you don't have electricity, when kids are in the back seat, sitting in a restaurant. It's already loaded with water. The water doesn't come out or leak. I remember having one like this when I was a kid. Okay, next, I know it is not Christmas, but I want to show y'all just a couple of Christmas things. I thought these ornaments were spectacular. I'm not sure if you can see, but these are wire wrapped and there is some sparkle to them. The camera is probably not catching it, but these are gorgeous. I only have 2 of these. Here's one, and here is 2. Okay, here's the next one. So it's got 3 jingle bells, it's got all this ribbon, and you can hang it on a doorknob or a cabinet knob, or you could use it as a big, huge chunk ornament on a tree. I hope everybody saw my Buy It Now keychain video. If you missed that one, go back and watch it. Many are still available. This is one I didn't show. Look at this cute little elephant. Those eyes, that nose. Next, need a way for your phone to sit up when you're video calling, or maybe you're watching a video, maybe you're even streaming or sharing your screen and you need a way for it to sit up so the person you're talking to can see what you're looking at and y'all can watch TV together. So here is a cute little device to do that. Next, here is a beautiful photo frame. It is heart-shaped for the love of your life, the love of your heart, kids, grandkids. It's got a kickstand. So here's the little opening to swap it out. I don't think my mom ever got a chance to load this with a photo. I think somebody must have gifted her the frame, and the frame apparently just sat there. Oops, oops, oops. Okay, next, here is another hair accessory. This one, once again, great for the patriotic holidays. You can tell this one is faceted, and it is royal blue. I should have shown that at the beginning. And here is a set of 4. 2 of them are pink and have hearts, and 2 of them are orange and have geometrics to them. If you haven't already, click the thumbs up, please, oh please. Now, I have been selling these gorgeous towels at my auction for $3. Today, for the first time, I'm going to go down to 2. Let me tell you what I love about these. First, they have a hanging loop. I personally hang mine from that little knob on the silverware drawer. That helps me so much. And it's got this cute little apple motif. Then this part is so soft. Whether you're wiping your hands on it while you're cooking or whether you are using it to dry your dishes, it's soft. And sometimes with kitchen towels, they don't even have a finished edge. This one has a beautiful hem to it. Now, this one is a one and done. I am going to have different colors. Some people are going to want to say it, or some people are going to want different colors. Maybe you even change the color by the season. So take note of the name of the color so I get it right, and make sure you put the quantity. So this one is going to be royal blue. It is the only royal blue I have. Hopefully y'all can see in here, and I'm going to try to lay them down. Okay, this is a medium blue. And of this one, I have 1 and 2. Okay, next in green. And I had a bunch of green because green was my mother's favorite. Oh, and these were all new, by the way. She bought a case because she thought she wanted to change them out for the season. So of green, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. This one is a golden color. I only have 1. Well, that just makes it easier to reach. No, I'm kidding. Let me put it back in. Okay, now if you like the idea of yellow, but you didn't like gold, that gold was a darker gold. This gold is a bright sunshine gold. Of the sunshine, and this is the difference. Let me show them together so you can see the difference. Way, way different. This one truly golden, and this one sunshine yellow, super duper bright. So 1, 2, 3 of this one. Now this next one may look orange, but it's salmon. So it's got a lot of pink to it, and also it's kind of the perfect color for apples. So if you've seen those, what are they called? Honey Crisp apples, or like a Macintosh apple. So this one is a salmon color. It's got lots of pink undertones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, if you're saying, I'm not scared of pink, my husband will let me have pink. Well, here's an actual pink. So this one is a magenta. So 1 and 2 of it. If you're saying, I don't want anything quite that dark in my kitchen, and I get that, well, I've got a light pink. Light pink. So we're going to call this one blush pink. And I've got 1, 2, 3. I also think that if you were going to a baby shower, you could get away with giving this as well, because it is baby soft and it's just the right color. And then last but not least, if you like lavender, I've got just 1 lavender. So lots of towel choices there. My whole drawer is almost just full of towels, but we're going to try to work around that. Okay, next, any Jurassic World fans? Wow, look at that dinosaur. I know a lot of people collect the Jurassic merchandise. This one's called the Pop-Ups. Are y'all familiar with Pop-Ups? Lollipops. Lollipop, lollipop, ooh, lolly, 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 lolly. Okay. Y'all don't get me started. Okay. Oops. Well, hopefully y'all can still see. Okay. So, what is it? Well, you see you get 3 lollipops and you're like, what is that? Well, it's a dinosaur. And you're saying, but Belle, honey, what does it do? All right, let me show you. It opens up and it holds your lollipop. So if you don't like to hold the lollipop because it's all sticky and gross, or maybe your kids don't like to hold the lollipop, this is the solution. But not only that, y'all know that kids will take a few licks and then they want to put it down. But you can't put it down because there's no sanitary place to put it down. And you certainly don't want a sticky lollipop in your back seat or on the floor or on your kitchen table. So this will also close it up when the kid wants to lay it down and go play. Lay it down and go get in the pool. Lay it down and play some video games. So it is the lollipop holder, which happens to look like a dinosaur. Although, I have to tell you, growing up in the bayou, this could totally pass for an alligator or a crocodile. Okay, and then you get replacement lollipops as well. And I have 2 of these. And if you're saying, do you have any other colors? Yes, I also have one in brown. The first 2 were gray. This one is brown. Okay, drawers starting to fill up. Then for the Star Wars fans, I've got a Star Wars one too. Look at this guy here. Don't ask me what his name is. I'm thinking it's some kind of guard or guardian or trooper or soldier kind of person. So the Star Wars will be an option as well. Okay, next I've got a 2-pack of headbands. Can't quite hardly see it in this one. I have one that I opened to show at an auction one time. So let me show you these. It is shades of pink and purple. And the other one is shades of yellow and pink. You get the set of 2 for the low price of $2. Next, I sell lots of air fresheners between wax melts and plug-ins and aerosols. I don't think I've ever sold this before, but you know, you get smells from all over, not just from cooking or pets, but sometimes just by how our body works. So I'm not going to say these words because I'm a Southern Belle, but y'all know what it is. Next, let's go to an item from the kitchen. Oh, wait. One dropped to the ground. I have a second lavender. I was just saying there was only one lavender. Well, now I have 2 lavenders. Okay, next. Do you know what this is? This is a cleaner for the bottom of those long cups. You know those cups that we all carry around with our water or iced tea, lemonade. Some people might drink soda, but so help me, I'd be like floating after that much soda. But the problem is, it's hard to get your big fist all the way down to the bottom to clean it. Well, this is a long brush to get all the way to the bottom to clean it. You know what I call those cups? I call those emotional support cups because they support you all day and you carry them around all the time like people 10, 20 years ago used to carry around little dogs. Okay, I'm sorry. Enough of my jokes. Okay, but this is a super long brush cleaner. It does have a little handle so you can hang it up to dry. So I've got 1, 2, oops, we'll turn them this way to fit more in, 3, because you do need some while your other ones are drying, and 4. See if I can fit them in a little bit better. Okay, next, I've got these huge packages. I believe they have 50. It might be 100, but I think it's 50. But look how many stickers you get. And they are super pretty. But I'll tell you what I like most about them. And I'm not sure if you can see. See if I can show you this one. They have Bible verses on them. And they're all stickers of faith. So they will either be of Bible scenes or Bible verses. Great for scrapbooking and crafts. And I have 2 of these. Next, I showed some giant rolls of double-sided tape at the last auction for $3. I do have some smaller rolls for $2. Let me know if you want the wide or the regular. I do have wide, I do have regular. And just in case anybody said, wait, I missed out on the giant $3 rolls, what's the difference in size? Okay, let me show you. Here's a $2 roll. Here's a $3 roll. Now do you see why these are worth $3? So, but I've got multiples of the $2 size, and if you want to upcycle, I do have the $3 size also available. If you haven't already clicked the thumbs up, please do. Now, I'm going to show you the most unlikely item you will ever think I'd sell. You're saying, wait, you're selling body piercing jewelry? Surely you don't advocate that. I don't. It's made of surgical steel. And my mommy bought these, and I actually know why she bought them because we had a great laugh about it. She's a DIYer. She would try to make jewelry, and she said, oh, honey, I'm not expecting anybody to get anything pierced. I'm buying this to take it apart. So she said, I'm going to take it apart and cast away the actual part at the top where it's a body piercing. I just like the pendant. How pretty would that be as a necklace or as a keychain, as a dangle on a bracelet? So she said, it is so sparkly and gorgeous, I'm going to harvest the bottom and just throw away the top. And she never got a chance to take it apart. So if one of y'all wants to take this pretty little crown with the pearl at the bottom apart and make it into something, you can do what my mom was going to do. Here's a second one that she bought for that purpose. I think this one is pretty as well. Now, if you happen to have a body piercing, which I'm not advocating, you could use it for its intended purpose. But I am not suggesting that. I'm just telling you why my elderly mother bought body piercing jewelry, and it was just because she said it's a pretty pendant. It doesn't matter what it's on if you're going to take it off and just use it for a crafty purpose. So that's why she bought it. Okay, back to something she bought for the reason she wanted it, and she never got a chance to use this. If you have some of those delicate plants that just need to be misted, I'm not sure if you can hear this, but this is glass. Every now and then you will see a plastic one. But this one is glass. It's also really beautiful. But she wanted one that was pretty enough she could sit in the windowsill with the plants and then just have it ready to mist for some of the delicate ones. You know, some plants you can't get the leaves wet. Other ones you can't give it too much. It just needs a thin little tropical mist. So depending on what you're growing, this might be what you need. And I think this is a good place because the drawer is mostly full to leave it until next week. because we have premieres on Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday, auctions at 7 p.m. on Friday, Saturday, and Monday. Y'all remember to give a thumbs up. Watch some of the other videos from my Buy It Now list, and I'll see you back next week. Laissez bon temps rouler. Let the good times roll. Roll in your life, roll in your heart, roll in your soul, roll on and on and on.